my name is Jenna and today I'm here doing my movie and television show wrap up for the month of June in 2019. In June I watched one TV show and I watched 4 movies. So I wasn't doing a lot this month apart from trying to finish university, so that's where kind of everything has happened. Oh no wait, I watched 2 TV shows in June. Oh my goodness, yes, no, I watched 2 TV shows in June. Well, there you go. So as always, we are going to start with the TV shows that I watched. So the first TV show that I watched in June was Future Man seasons 1 and 2. I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars. Future Man was one of the weirdest TV shows I think I have ever watched in my life. I really didn't know what I was watching for most of it. I remember just sitting there and like for the first episode, within like the first 5 minutes of it, I kind of was like, this is a really weird show. And it just kept going, but it kept me hooked to the point where I couldn't stop watching it. So I enjoyed it and I'm looking forward to season 3, but it's still one of those weird shows. It basically follows this janitor who beats this really hard video game. He's the only person to ever do it, and after he's beaten it, these 2 main characters from the video game appear in his bedroom and they reveal that it was actually a training exercise that they sent back in time because something is going to happen that basically ends the human race and they're trying to stop it. So yeah, it kind of goes from there and it's really weird, and season 2 was even weirder and season 3 looks to be super strange. So don't know how I feel about it really, but I did enjoy watching it, so. Alright, and then the second TV show that I watched in June, the one I forgot about, was because it was a rewatch, and that was Riverdale. I rewatched seasons 1 to 3 of Riverdale, and I gave each season, like, so season 1 probably gets like a 4 from me, because season 1 is really good, and I really do enjoy rewatching season 1. I think it's really concise, it's got a great storyline, the characters are great, and it really focuses on the characters and less on this mystery and whatnot. So I really like season 1. Season 2, with the Black Hood, I liked more while I was binging it than I did watching it week by week, because watching it week by week there was a lot of stuff that I was really bored about and things weren't happening fast enough. But when I was binging it, it was all sort of happening all at once, but I would still only give that like a 3 stars. And then we get to season 3 and season 3, the show has just gone off the deep end. Season 3 gets like a 2 stars. It was terrible. There's nothing redeeming about it anymore. It literally just was like, here's the realm of believability and this is where we are. So it just, there was nothing believable about it. The whole storyline was so stupid. Was there even a storyline? I don't even know. The characters were doing really stupid things. The writers clearly don't know how juvenile detention works, and I just got really mad the entire time I was watching it. The only episodes I enjoyed watching in that entire season were the Midnight Club episode, which is where our teenagers play younger versions of their parents and we get to see that, and it was set in the 80s and it was brilliant, so I loved that. I really enjoyed the musical episode because I do really enjoy the musical episodes. I find they're quite fun, and I maybe liked the finale, but overall I was just like, what am I watching and why am I doing this to myself? I still don't know why I watched it again, but I did. Right, moving on to the movies that I watched in June. The first movie that I watched was Godzilla King of Monsters. I gave this one a 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoy watching movies like this. I enjoy going to watch a movie where I can turn off my brain and I know that I'm just gonna see a big monster fighting other big monsters. I love it. I loved this Godzilla film. I didn't love all the blatantly obvious references to Kong Skull Island. Like they were throwing them in everywhere they could. Every time we looked at a screen, we'd see Skull Island. Someone would mention the word Kong, and I'm like, guys, we get it. You're in a shared universe. You don't need to keep name dropping every 10 seconds. I mainly wanted to see it because Millie Bobby Brown was in it, and like, within her first scene, she spoke more than she had in the entirety of season 1 of Stranger Things, which I found so funny. And I wasn't used to seeing her talk so much either, so I was like, this is really weird. But I loved it. I really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was so much fun, and I'm actually really looking forward to Kong vs Godzilla next year? I don't know, but I'm really looking forward to seeing it. Alrighty, the second film that I watched in June was Murder Mystery. This is the Jennifer Aniston, Adam Sandler Netflix movie that came out. Once again, this was just so much fun. I gave this film a 4 out of 5 stars. I loved watching it. I had so much fun. It was so stupid and made no sense, but the characters were great. Me and my friend who I was watching it with, we were like, we relate so much to Jennifer Aniston's character because all she wanted to do was solve the mystery and all we wanted to do was solve the mystery. I guessed half of it. So I guessed who the murderer was, sort of. So yeah, I guessed like little bits of it, which was pretty cool. But overall, I was just like, this is just a really funny movie. And I had a great cast as well. Like the cast was on point. That was fun. I really enjoyed that. And then directly after we watched Murder Mystery, we then watched Shrek 2, which was a rewatch for me. Gave this one a 5 out of 5 stars. Shrek 2 is my favorite of the 4 Shrek movies. I just love it, and I love it because I love Puss in Boots. He's so cute. And I don't know, there's just something about the Shrek films that have just held up over time. I mean, even the animation has held up over time. It's crazy. It's got great songs in it. It's got great characters. It's got great voice actors. It's great. I love it. If you haven't seen the Shrek franchise, I really highly recommend it, but I super highly recommend movie number 2. And then the last film that I watched in June was How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World, which I gave 4 out of 5 stars. I liked the film. I would have liked it more if it wasn't stupidly predictable. Within like the first 10 minutes of the film, I immediately was like, oh cool, so this is how it's gonna end. Great. So that part kind of sucked for me. I hate when films are too predictable, so there were no stakes in it really for me. Like I was just kind of waiting for particular things to happen that I'd picked from a mile away. But it was a really nice roundabout way to end this trilogy, which has been a really good trilogy. The characters are adorable. Like Hiccup had yet another glow up in this film, and I was like, damn. So I enjoyed it. Was it the best of them? Definitely not. Was it emotional? No, because I saw it all coming from a mile away. If it had been like a shock like what happened in the second film, then I might have been emotional, but this I was not, because I was like, I saw this coming from like an hour and a half ago. So, and there we go. Those are all of the films and television shows that I watched in the month of June. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below if you have seen any of these movies or TV shows, because I would absolutely love to know. If you like this video, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a thing. Stay random. Bye.